Okay, so you're drinking the water, you're cutting back on your animal protein, and you're eating dark leafy greens, you're moving, you're grooving, and still, you're not quite moving. You're still sitting on your throne, just sort of straining. Listen, I think I've got an answer for you, because I know that it's definitely helped me, so hey, what better to do than to share it with you? And I will see you on the other side of greatness and share it with you. Hi there, I am Madison Carlista, the MadSexy, coming at you, survivor of cervical cancer and rheumatoid arthritis. And I just want to share something with you today. So I can tell you, for my own personal experience, I've had digestive issues for as long as I can remember, since I was a child, primarily because of, our dietary habits. When I was coming up, I was, raised with my father, and his idea of Sunday dinner was going to Burger King. And it worked out fine for us. I mean, hey. But I also know that my dad had a lot of digestive issues. As a matter of fact, we had boxes of X-Lax all around the house, in every medicine cabinet and every drawer that you could possibly think of. And my father was constantly eating, Raisin Bran and drinking whole milk. Oh God, who does that anymore? But what ended up happening was that my father passed away of prostate cancer. And, the last month of his life, we had to rush him to emergency 3 times because his digestive system was not flowing well enough to move through the food that he was eating. So when I ended up being diagnosed after my father passed away in '98, I got diagnosed with cervical cancer in 2001. And what I knew was that I was not going to do the radiation chemotherapy and all that other stuff. And I knew that it had to be something going on because of my digestive system, because I could go, and this may sound, pretty horrible, but I find that this is typical for most people. I could go for almost, 3, 4, 5 a week without even having a bowel movement. Now, mind you, I was a much smaller frame than what I am now. I'm probably like a size, size 8 now. At the time, I was like a frame of a size 2 or 4. And it's like, where in the heck is all that food sitting? Right there in your gut. Now, although I was a very small frame, I always had this little pooch on my tummy that never seemed to go away. So here's something to think about. What most, particularly here in America, most people really don't realize that for every meal that you're eating, your body should be eliminating. So if you're eating 3 meals a day, guess what? You should be pooping 3 times a day. Take a week snapshot of your life. A week snapshot. So say typically you're eating breakfast, lunch, and dinner, or some variation of 3 meals a day, and you're eliminating at least once a day. Fantastic. But in a week's time, you've eliminated 7 meals. Where are those other 14 meals sitting? Because you've eaten 21 meals within a week. Where are those other 14 meals sitting? They're sitting right in your gut, putrefying, and just causing a lot of havoc. It's actually creating a breeding ground for yeast and parasites and sickness and disease to set in. So this is something that I have found that has been a part of my regimen for my altogether lifestyle, particularly when it comes to my digestive system. And with me doing so much traveling on planes, trains, and automobiles, oh, this is like a godsend. So one of the things that I've been using is this Calm Magnesium. I'll put it up so that you can see it a little bit better there. I know there's a little bit of glare, but Calm plus Magnesium. This is absolutely amazing. The good thing about Calm is that it's very good for your heart. It's good for your bones. Because I'm still dealing a little bit with my joints bothering me. So it's really also very good for joint health as well. It's good for your blood. And it's good to help you get your body moving, to get your poop going. It's really good for that. Now, what I've been doing with this Calm is, it's another thing, it's some of the best sleep that you will have at night. It's actually very calming, hence the name Calm. But it's actually very, very good for some of the best sleep that you could ever imagine at night. So on the bottle it says to do 3 teaspoons. I usually do 3 tablespoons. It's not going to hurt you. It's matter of fact, it's in a powder form. And I add it to hot water. Yeah, this is the lemon. I love this one. Raspberry lemon. So I add it to hot water and I sip it like it's a tea at night before bed. Now, this is the thing about Calm. Because what will do is attract water into your digestive tract. And it will make you poop. So when you get to the point that it's like, oh my goodness, you know, it's a little bit too much going on, what I've been doing is pairing it with fiber. This, I think, is probably the best fiber on the market. Orthomolecular. You can only get it at, I think you can only order this, or maybe you can get it from a holistic practitioner or a doctor or something like that. But I've been ordering mine off of Amazon online. So what I usually do, I'll do it. This one says 3 capsules. Me personally, I'll do anywhere from 5 to 6 capsules at night before bedtime. 2 to 3 tablespoons of my Calm Magnesium. Sip it like it's a nice hot tea. And by the way, when you pour it in with hot water, it's going to brew up like a witch's brew, you know, but then it'll calm down and everything. And it'll be just a nice smooth tea to drink before bedtime. But the combination of these 2 right here is absolutely essential. Essential. I know definitely it's been essential for me just to keep my body going and flowing and keep things moving along. And I tell you one thing, I don't know about you, but when I am backed up, I am not a pleasant person. And I'll tell you another thing, your gut is your second brain, so you need to be able to think clearly. Have you ever had an intuition and be like, God, I knew I had a feeling in my gut? That is actually your second. It is full of emotion, particularly for women. It is like your emotional brain. So it's best just to keep things moving and keep it clean in there. So anyway, I've gone overboard, but I wanted to share that with you. So I hope that this helps you out in more ways than one. That is my share for the day. I am Madison Carlista, the MadSexy, and I will see you on the other side of greatness. Ciao.